First of all, you're here in Newark. Tell me what you've been doing with the youngsters here.
So today I met some of the youngsters here and signed some of their shirts and handed out star of the day. There's 4 different groups and each group had their star of the day, and I had the pleasure of handing out the medal, and just to see their faces when I'm walking towards them all, that melts my heart. And you know, it was special to see them all smiling and cheering me on. It just goes to show that the impact I have on people outside of football, and it's huge, and it's really special to be here.
Is this an illustration of what a community club is like in Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, I feel like in Nottingham we're all a big family, and to be part of the community and helping out, like today, coming out and handing out the medals to the kids is really good, and I was really happy to be a part of that today, and hopefully something we can keep going and keep doing at this football club and in the community in general.
The Forest as a team recovered from that disappointment of the 3-2 defeat against Newcastle the other day?
Yeah, we've recovered. We know, especially in the manner the way we conceded the goals, and it's something we want to keep on working on how to prevent them goals being conceded. And I feel like with the game coming up this weekend against West Ham, it's a perfect opportunity for us to, be on the front foot and hopefully get a win.
Another goal for you. I think it's 5 for the season so far.
Yeah.
How are you settling in, and does Forest's style seem to suit your game?
Yeah, I'm settling really well. Like I said at the start of the season, my main goal was to come here and just have that freedom of playing football again. I didn't really play as much last year, and now I've got 5 goals, but I've also got 6 assists. So I like to set my teammates up to score as well, because that makes me feel good as well. To when I get an opportunity, they'll trust me to score. And no, I'm enjoying my football, I really am, and I just want to keep this going. Of course, I've got goals that I want to be able to achieve at the end of the season. But I'm also someone that wants the team to do really well, and I want us to push up the table and do well in the FA Cup as well.
That's right, because looking at the league table, it's not looking too clever at the moment. What's your analysis of it?
For me, we just got to take it game by game. Do you know what I mean? We can't focus too much ahead of the end of the season. We've got to take it game by game, focus on the opponents that we're going to play the week, and try and win and try and play our best football, because we have been playing good football, but sometimes decisions don't go your way, or sometimes you need that bit of luck as well in football. But I'm sure it'll come for us.
It's a real cosmopolitan group of players, isn't it, at Nottingham Forest? And I guess that's reflected in your own background. Parents Cameroonian, grew up in Sweden. It's an interesting background you've come from. Yeah,
it is. And obviously at Forest we've got loads of different people that speak different languages, and I feel like with the manager speaking French, Spanish, Portuguese, he speaks a lot of languages that helps in communicating with the lads. Some of the lads that don't really speak really good English, they speak Portuguese, the manager can communicate with them and translate it to English to the other lads, so I feel like that's perfect. And like I say, yes, results haven't gone our way, but I'm sure you'll turn around and we'll pick up the points very, very soon.
It helps that you speak how many languages now? I've lost count.
Yes, obviously I speak English, learned it when I came here to England. I was born in Sweden, so of course I speak Swedish, speak French because I was born to Cameroonian parents, and obviously I learned Spanish because when you speak French you pick up Spanish quite easily, and when you speak Spanish around the training ground it just makes it more easier.
And how's the Chinese going?
Chinese is still learning. It's something I really want to improve on. Only started it quite recently, so it's something I really want to build on and get better at.
How much influence did your parents, both football players themselves, have on your career and your life choices?
Yeah, I mean, they always said it's no pressure. There's never been pressure. I don't think I started football when I was 7. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, people could say it's quite late if you say so. But yeah, there's never any pressure. Obviously, my dad played for Malmö and represent the Cameroon national team. But he's helped me, as well as my mum. They've helped me, give me good advice. But at the same time, I've always been independent myself. And growing up, I always tried to find ways to, they might say something, but how can I look at the situation differently? So yeah, they've been massive influence for me in my career so far, and they will continue to be so.
What are your thoughts about facing West Ham now? It's an interesting one after they come off the back of a 6-0 defeat.
Yeah, you could say so, because obviously last year we lost 5-0 to Fulham, and we played Wolves the week after and we drew. So I know for a fact that West Ham are going to come with all guns blazing because they've come back from a big defeat. I think that's one of their biggest defeats, so we've got to be wary of that. But at the same time, we've got to focus on us. We just lost against Newcastle, so we're going to come with a winning mentality, and hopefully we could show that this weekend.